November 24th. November 24th. And it is now time for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Octavia Gold Star, the one and only Octavia Gold Star. Now for my verbal copyright, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. So, I'm going to get started with the positive message for today. So this is Thanksgiving week, and this week, coming from my platform, I would like to honor Thanksgiving by just expressing the things we are thankful for, or we can be thankful for, or things just to be thankful for here on my platform all week, all the way up to Thanksgiving Day. And I want to start with that, but of course, as usual, I am going to go find one of my positive messages positive messages over music to play while I am speaking about that, breaking it down, and let me see, what have I decided that I want to. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, I know exactly where I want to go with this. Okay, I'm going to put this on. I don't know. Okay. So, it is Thanksgiving week. It's Thanksgiving week. And, you know, for Thanksgiving, we all would usually come together as families, or, it's a day of celebration for, just to speak about the things that you're blessed about, you're blessed with, gratitude, and being thankful about. You get together with family and you speak about that. So I just want to speak on some of the things that, that we can be thankful for. That, things to be thankful for. And so, one of the things is I want to say that we can be thankful for is our good health. Having good health, with the fact that you may have been to the doctor all year long getting your checkups, and you've been told, you know what, you're in good health. Your blood pressure is okay. You seem to have good, weight. Your weight is being managed, and we checked all your blood levels and everything. It's okay. That is most definitely something to be thankful for. The fact that you are even able to manage your health. You're able to manage your health and your strength and keep your health up. You're able to work out. For that is something, again, I'm going to say, I believe, my opinion now, something to be thankful for. For there are many others out there that maybe cannot do some of the things you do. Maybe they aren't good to getting up in the morning and working out every day, taking that long walk. Maybe they aren't able to do it. That you can say, well, I'm thankful, and I'm also grateful. I'm going to add grateful to it too. I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I'm able to do that, because there are some people that might not have an advantage like that. So, and then so for me, that is where prayer comes in at. And for me, that is what I'm praying for. I'm praying for the people that may not be able to have the things that you may have as far as when it comes to your good health. And so I'm going to just speak on that and leave that there for right now. What about the fact that you're able to have something in your life to laugh about? You're able to have a good laugh. Some people, they might not even have that in their life. They might see you and you're laughing. They might say, I don't even see what's funny. I don't even have anything in my life to laugh about. There's nothing here that I feel joy about. And again, that's where that prayer kicks in at. And you say, for me, my opinion now, my opinion is that is where that prayer kick in. And you say, you know what? God, I thank you. For me, it is G-O-D. For me, it is G-O-D. I thank you that I am able to laugh. For, I pray for the people that they aren't able to laugh, that they find joy and laughter in their hearts, Lord, that you give them joy and laughter in their hearts. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And so then I'm going to go down to having a good home life. Maybe that you have a good home life and you have family to go home to. You're thankful for that. You're thankful that if you have a spouse and that you're able to go home to your spouse and, that you can go home to your spouse and have someone that you can sit there and, and have company with when you go home. You're able to have someone to do things with. You're able to have someone that you can have a Thanksgiving dinner with. And, you're thankful for that. But what about the ones that don't? I'm going to just take a picture of this. You wake me up every morning. And so, but what about the ones that do not have that? They might not have that. And I am not ashamed of you. You are the reason. When you come to my platform, I'm thankful that I have the peace that I have within me, so that when I see things on my platform, I'm thankful to God, G-O-D, that He gives me the strength to move on. I'm just going to speak about some of the things that I'm thankful for as I am living that through my experience, that I'm thankful that I can look over that I am happy with my life, that things that come out of my mouth, they are of joy and peace and of encouraging others and building others to be their greater and better self. I'm thinking G-O-D that He takes over in a moment when I need Him to take over, that I can overlook things, for I do not give such things power. And so I'm going to go back to my positive message for today, because this positive message may help someone. And the fact that someone may feel like that it may not be something for them, that maybe they can't speak anything that is a positivity. G-O-D, I am going to pray for them. I am going to pray for them that maybe that you can touch their hearts. My opinion now, because for me, it is G-O-D, that you can touch their hearts and find something to give them that will lighten up their hearts, where they can say beautiful and positive things to people, especially when they are in a positive space. Okay, so now I'm going to go next to another something of things that we can be thankful for. What about our friends? The friends that we have. We have friends in our lives that maybe can support us in all ways, in good ways. And, some people may not have a support system around them of having friends. They might not have that. And so that is another thing, or another thing to be thankful for. You can be thankful about it. You say, you know what, I am thankful for my friends. I am thankful that in any moment that I am having something that is going on in my life, I could call upon my friends, and calling upon your friends that you know that can be there for you. I'm going to use something else for a perfect example, something that I want to speak about that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my strength, the fact that I can open up my YouTube channel and there aren't any viewers here. But yet, that the thankful that I feel that is in my heart, that I want to say God has blessed me with, for I know my strength. The fact that I am using my strength to encourage others to say that even if no one is watching, you continue to do what you are doing, for that is elevating you to become who you are, to elevating you to build you up higher, to become who you are, to build your confidence. So even if no one is there, and then you might see that there is someone, that might say something that you don't totally agree with, the fact that you have the strength and you could keep on going on, because I know that when the cameras are off, I continue to be this person. It doesn't change, even out in public speaking to others. Even to know that I thank you, God, that it's not just YouTube. I love YouTube, but this is not where my career is just at. The fact that I do have choices out here of other things that I'm also doing out here in my life. And so I saw someone look like they tried to just come up. I don't know what happened, that they couldn't come up to this live stream, and I apologize for that. The fact that if you're trying to come up and you can't, okay, but you can go back and look at the video. I'm thankful that YouTube have that for their platform. The fact that you can go back and look at this video if you want to see this video after my live stream has closed down. Okay, I want to also say that some other things to be thankful for is your job. You have a job. What if others do not have a job? You're thankful for your job. Maybe you have a job that you really like and that you're passionate about. You can say, you know what? I am so thankful for my job. I am so thankful for my job. The fact that I have this job and I love doing my job. For there are others who may have a job, but they may not like their job. They might not like their job. They might not like the fact that they have to do certain things for their job, or certain things. And you can tell when people don't like something. You can tell when they don't like it. You see it in their behaviors and their attitudes. You see it when people don't like things. But I just want to say, I thank God for a healing heart. A healing heart. For, if your heart is feeling that way, your heart can be healed. So I pray that God, that you give people healing hearts to love what it is that they're doing, or give them the strength to know that if you do not like something, you can move on. You can move on from that job or from wherever it is, of a place or a space that you do not like. And so, what else? I'm going to keep speaking on some of the things that we may and can be grateful for. Another thing we can be grateful for is having a roof over our heads. Having a roof over our heads. And with saying that, praying for the homeless, praying that God can show them a way where they can have a home, praying that, that they are able to keep warm during the cold season. Right now, it's the cold season. It's winter time outside. Praying that they can have warm blankets, a warm space, a warm place. It's about to be Thanksgiving. Praying that they will have a meal that they are able to eat. The fact that we have a roof over our head where it is warm, and the fact that we can have a meal. All of these things that I said, such as family and friends and having a good laugh, everything that takes place during Thanksgiving. And, so just for me, God, praying that the homeless can have a good dinner in a place where they will be warm, a warm blanket. Just giving thanks is not just giving thanks for yourself, but it's also giving thanks for others, that they are able to be blessed to have the things that they do not have. And so, yes. And so, I want to say also, we're giving thanks also. It's also What about people that give you a positive impact in your life? A positive impact in your life that you are able to say, you know what, I have positive things that I'm able to listen to build me up, to encourage me, to become better and greater. There are so many people out here that I even listen to, everyone could use positivity in their lives, a positive impact. Everyone can use something to greatly impact them to become their greater and better selves. And sometimes, you need that. You need that because there are things out here that you need to be ready for, to strengthen you, so that when it comes along, you're ready. You're ready. You're like, you know what? I am charged up with this positivity. I am charged up with this positivity. And for me, it is God. For it is His love that inspires me to do what it is that I am doing right now. For many years, I have been this way. So, after many years of being charging, when you see certain things that you know that aren't right, you could just laugh and say, I was taught this. I was taught this. I know about this. I'm aware of this. I'm aware of what's going on out here. And I thank you, God. I thank you, God. I thank you for it's your love that inspires me in spite of all of that to continue to go on with what it is that I am doing in spite of all the differences that are out here. And so I'm going to say now, maybe I'll share a couple more, and then I'm going to close out my live because I have a really busy Monday this morning. I'm meeting with a lot of people today to speak about things that we can be grateful for and thankful for. And so I want to say also that, what else do I want to say? Knowing who you are, be grateful about that. The fact that you know who you are. You know who you are. It's some people, they might be still trying to figure it out. Who am I? And when you know who you are, you don't have time to be trying to figure out about someone else's and who they are. It will show up in your character. You're going to be confident about who you are. And I want to say, be thankful. Be thankful. It is Thanksgiving coming up this Thursday. And so now, you have a lot to be thankful for. It's not just what I am saying from what I'm speaking about, but there are so many things to be thankful for. So many things to be thankful for. What about, I want to say, the fact that you are able to have your self-care and your self-love, and you know what that is. You have your routine on how you do that. It's just so many things that you can be thankful for. And again, I want to say that I am thankful. I am thankful for this YouTube platform. I am thankful for this YouTube platform. For YouTube gives us a platform where we can come to with a community of people, and be able to do the things that we are doing on our content, even though we don't understand some of the things that take place. As I was saying, you may not have the viewers, and you might not understand why aren't the viewers here. You might see them and say, well, it looks like they're trying to come up, and maybe they can't come up. You might not even understand that, but the fact that you are still able to be grateful and hold your head up and say, you know what, I am still grateful. And I pray that others that may be experiencing this also, that they are grateful also. That they are grateful also for their YouTube platform. For YouTube gives you the platform to be able to come to your platform and to be able to express yourself. To be able to express yourselves. And okay, I'm going to cut that off so I can start over. To be able to express yourselves. Now, for me, I am building a team. And what about others that don't, may not have that? that I am building a team because it's things about. Now I'm going to just switch over and just speak about YouTube a little bit. And I am grateful for YouTube. But there are things on YouTube that I don't understand. It seems to me that sometimes things are just a little bit confusing, especially when I see people and they might be trying to come up and then they're not able to come up. I wonder how that is worked. How does that work? How does that work? And I'm really thinking about doing research on that or having someone do that has more, expertise in that, and to finding out how does that work. Is there someone that that makes that happen for people to come up, or are people able to come up themselves? Like, how does that work with YouTube? I'm just wondering, how does that work? A couple of times my life has just went out. It went out on its own. And I didn't even understand that. And I know that I'm speaking of it, but I am grateful that I'm able to have what I have to bring to my platform. But I am still curious as to wanting to know about that. And I'm even thinking about making it bringing it to my platform for the positive message for today. I don't understand it at all. How, my YouTube channel can be on and it just suddenly goes silent on its own. But I am thankful. I am thankful for that. And if no one is able to come up, and the person who is here, that is saying a message to me, I'm thankful that you are here, but I'm wondering also who this person is that others aren't able to come up. Others aren't able to come up on this platform. But I'm thankful that you are here and with your message that is there. Who is this person? I'm wondering that who is this person? And again, I'm thankful that you are here, that others aren't able to come up. And I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and listen to my positive message for today. You are the reason I'm still standing here. And I'm doing what I'm doing right now. We don't have to be great like others, but we can be greater just by being ourselves. No matter how weird it might look or how weird it might sound, just believe in yourself. See, I'm thankful that I'm able to make these positive messages like this, and you are able to hear it even outside of the camera. If you're classy, be more classy. If you're fabulous, be more fabulous. You are sharp, magnificent, brilliant, remarkable. You are on your way. Don't let nobody distract you. And don't lose your confidence or your mannerisms. Stay focused on your dreams. You can make it. You're just a few steps away. You hear God speaking to your heart. And if you don't, He is speaking to your heart. Just believe that. Plan to have a better life, pray. Prepare yourself to have a better life. See, this is why I love these positive messages over music. I'm doing right now. This is why I love this. I love this so much. Okay, so I'm now going to close out some of the things that we can or we may be thankful for. When I come to my YouTube channel, it's my opinion on things that I believe in. I believe that I have broken down this positive message for today. For all week long, I'm going to be coming to my YouTube platform for things that we may or we can be thankful for. And so I'm going to right now give a special thanks. Give my special thanks to some people. I want to give my special thanks to YouTube for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, for the platform. I want to give my special thanks to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful, beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. I want to give a special thanks to the recording music engineers that mix and master all of my singles and albums. I want to give a special thanks to those of you who may stream my positive message over music, stream my positive message over music, and make those beautiful TikToks videos to my positive messages. I want to give a special thanks to the ones who may not even, care anything about my platform, but I'm going to say you might just be watching my platform. You might be watching, and it's your opinion, it's your choice, but you might still just be watching. And I want to say, and the reason I'm saying that because I can tell by your messages, I can tell by your comments that you put here, but you are here and you're still watching. So I thank you for that. I want to give a special thanks to the great ones, the leaders and legends, the leaders and legends, the leaders and legends who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to give a special thank you to, I want to say, did you think that I had forgot you when you come across this video? When you come across this video, did you think that I forgot you? No, I didn't. I thank you for your subscribing, for your support. I thank you for you if you're watching, the invisible watchers. I'm thankful for all of that. I thank you for you listening, or if you're in the audience or a viewer, I thank you so much for that. And I want to say to the greatest one of all, the greatest one of all, for it is God, your love, that inspires me to continue to do what I am doing each and every moment of my life, even right down to now. And so, something else I'm grateful for, my beautiful smile, that I'm able to smile past, things, just all things. You continue to smile and water. Of course, I am thankful. Wait a minute, hold on. See, it does it every time. I love cold water. I love it so much. I am thankful that I even love water, and 99.9%, that is what I am drinking. It is water. I love it so much. So I am now going to close out my positive message for today. The positive message for today. I'm going to close it out. And again, I just want to say, be thankful for it is Thanksgiving week, and I will be right back tomorrow morning from 6:30 to 6:55 a.m. I had some things I wanted to speak about, I believe, from my opinion, that I believe in. And so I had some things that I wanted to speak about. And so I'm going to close out my positive message for today. And if you're interested tonight, YouTube, thank you so much, YouTube. Tonight I will be here. See, this is why I love the YouTube platform. I wonder who owns YouTube. I wonder. I'm gonna have to do research and just write a letter to them. Write a letter to YouTube. I love writing letters and thanking them, and maybe just saying about some of the things I don't understand about YouTube. Just write a nice positive letter of gratitude. It's Thanksgiving week, and just thanking some people and sending out thank you letters and cards is what I love doing the most. I think I'm going to add YouTube to that. And so I'm going to close out my positive message for today. And let me see. It will be let me see, positive love. I'm going to turn on the light. Positive love. So I'm going to show some of the things that I am grateful for. This is what I'm doing in my life every day while I am busy But it goes beyond this. It's not just about a flyer. It's about me putting things to action and moving around and doing what I am doing. Rain or shine consistently. Rain or shine consistently. You see my pictures, positive vibes, positive mind, and positive life. This is what I am doing each and every day. For if I am not doing this each and every day, in my opinion, how can I inspire someone else? How can I inspire someone else to strengthen them, to encourage them to be their greater and better selves? For we lead by examples and we lead by being positive influencers. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. Or if you have, I thank you so much for your subscribing. Like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Share this video with someone you might feel like who may, want to see this YouTube video. Maybe it's coming up in conversations, or you might just never know who you may be helping out. I'm going to turn back around, turn this light off, and I'm going to say to you, go out and share this video with someone. Even if you're an invisible watcher, I pray that these positive messages just get to your heart. God, I pray that, even if it's something you may not, that you can find a heart to love something that is a positivity, that you are, doing well as far as your health and just things you might be going through. Maybe it's something that can maybe encourage you, to uplift you and inspire you to be your greater and better selves also. But then I'm going to also go and tell somebody, y'all better get over there to book me a Tavia Gold Star YouTube channel. But she ain't doing something over there but uplifting and inspiring others to become their greater and better selves. I'm going to say to you, have a safe and positive Monday when you come across this video. Positive love.
Your love is positively sweet.